Hi everybody, my name is Steve. I am a tech writer for a well-known hardware review website, and today I'm actually just talking as a consumer. I've been a T-Mobile customer for about 5 years now, and I've just purchased their new T-Mobile G2. It's their first 4G phone that they have available. I believe it just got made available to consumers on the 8th of October, and I got it for the $199. I got it for $199 actually for a 2-year re-up subscription. So it was about time anyway, and I was waiting for this 4G to come out because this phone actually has an HD webcam. It has 4 gig of onboard memory as well as an 8 gig SD card. So it is really versatile in that respect. It also has a slider, as you can see there. Oops, here you go. So you can see the slider functionality here, as well as the newest Froyo 2.2 Android operating system. So this is the one that everybody's been talking about, this operating system, and finally T-Mobile has got on board, and the first phone in their phone line that actually has Froyo installed. So as you can see now, I'm in the front first part of the front screen there. I have some of my apps already preloaded. Of course, Pandora. I've got Cardio Trainer, messaging, email, navigation, ESPN. Also, Quick Office is a really cool program. You can make Word and spreadsheets and all that, basic ones. And I also have the voice search capability, which is really awesome. You can just say whatever you want, and the phone will find it. It'll even start text messages for you. I thought that was really cool. And in fact, maybe let me just show you really fast here. I'll just say, text Chris. And you'll be able to see, it'll figure out that I want to text my wife. So it'll open up a text window. I can actually start my text message even without having to press any buttons. So we'll cancel out of that. So as you'll also be able to see, let me get that a little bit closer there for you. Maybe my phone. Looks like it's a little out of focus. But you kind of get the picture. I'll switch it to portrait mode. So okay, as you can see, I have Pandora loaded as well, and let's go through some of the settings. As you can see, it's very snappy. It opens up really fast. You got wireless networks capabilities, your call settings, sound, display. There's a new function with Froyo here. It's got quick keys, so you can set up 3 quick keys to any application, any app that you want to run. Location and security, that goes for the GPS and all that. As well as you can manage all your applications through the settings panel, as well as going up to the SD and phone storage. Let's take a look at that. So SD and phone storage. So you can kind of see what my phone has here. Looks like it's a little out of focus. I apologize for that. Just trying to see if I can get it in better focus. Okay, never mind. It doesn't look like it's going to work for me. So let's continue on. It has about 1.16 available onboard memory. It's supposed to have 4 gig onboard, but what I've been noticing is that it only shows you what's available space, not actually what the max is that was installed in the phone. So let's move out of this a little bit. We're going to go up to about the phone here. So it talks about system updates, status, battery use, legal information. The model obviously is the G2. Android version is 2.2 Froyo, and the build number is 1.19.531.1, so that's really just the OS build number. Let's go over here. So yeah, we'll get out of the settings panel, but basically all your configurations can go through the settings panel, and setting up your password, setting up how you want your storage to work, everything like that. It all comes through there. Another cool feature, obviously, the camera does HD. It also does, there you go, you can see me. So yeah, it's pretty clear screen. It's actually an 800 by 480 resolution, I believe. It might be a little off on that, but that's actually really high. I believe it rivals the iPhone 4. It has a little bit higher resolution than that, but most of the newer Android phones that are available to Verizon or Sprint have about 800 resolution. And some of the new Droid X actually has a larger screen, but the resolution's about the same. So it has some really cool features that you're not going to be able to really see because they're kind of overlaid on the right side here. Basically for auto white balancing for the flash, and there's actually a zoom function here, and then you can switch over to video. And I apologize, I actually have Ustream loaded as well, because then you can, it's one of the apps that you can actually get to go live online through Ustream.tv. So I have an account with them, so I set it up all through my phone. And so right now I have it set up in the HD format. You can change the HD right here. They give you 5 different settings, and go into standard definition or high definition with different frame rates. So I'll get out of this real fast. Okay, so let's take a look here. Like I said, email is really easy. There's actually a combined inbox here that works out really well for me, because I can just select the combined one, and it's going to be actually auto color coded, so you can color code it to whatever you want for each of your email accounts. Alright, I'm going to jump out of there. So what haven't I gone over? One of the best features, obviously, with Froyo is the Flash support for 10.1 Flash. I've tested it out a little bit. The browser actually is really snappy, and the going into some of the Flash applications all depends on your connection. So if I have a 4G connection, obviously I'm going to get a lot faster download rates. The web pages will come in quicker. The Flash applications will be loaded faster. What I also suggest is turning on the Wi-Fi that has Wi-Fi capability. If you're at your home, you can connect to your home network, and then you'll get much faster connection speeds for downloading, for uploading video and photos to Facebook or YouTube. It's all built into the camera application to upload to those different websites. So overall, like I said, it's $199. Has a decent sized battery life, and it's actually pretty weighty. It's pretty heavy. So, but that means it's well built. There is also, like you said, with the slider issue, a lot of people are doing the trick to show you how the slider actually falls through the hinge. Well, mine's not doing it. Well, it was doing it earlier, but it might have just been because of my the hard shell cover that I purchased for it. Because once you add on weight to it, I don't know if it can handle that extra weight. I've seen some other reviews on YouTube of this phone that said that it didn't really matter for them. The hinge here actually came apart. So at night, there you go. You can kind of see it now. So, and it's not a huge issue for me. I don't notice it when I'm trying to use it. But some people, it's kind of become a little bit bothersome. So let me show you a little bit about the keyboard. I don't think I went into that very much. In fact, let me see if I can just turn it on again. So the keyboard is really nice. It's actually lights up. You can see the gray quick keys that actually show you. You can actually configure these gray ones down there. You can see the 2 down there, and then over here on the other side, there's one more on this side. So those are actually quick keys you can set up and say, hey, I want to get into text messaging, or if I want to upload go to YouTube or Facebook. All that can be pre-configured through these quick key functions. So nice little feature there. Overall, I haven't really watched too many movies on it. I did a little bit of YouTube, and I noticed that it's pretty high quality. Not talking to the level of the iPhone 4 or even the Droid X, but the quality has been really good. It's been very snappy. The operating system, in tandem with the hardware that they put in, because there's a Qualcomm Snapdragon 800 megahertz processor. It has 512 meg of RAM, and as I said before, it has the 4 gig of internal storage, as well as an 8 gig mini micro SD card. So it's about 12 gig. That's actually a lot less than the Droid X comes with. I believe it's some ungodly number, like 16 gig of internal memory and a 16 gig card, I think. So but overall, I think it's enough for you to record HD videos, it actually does 5 megapixel photos. So 5 megapixel photos will take up a little storage on your SD card. But overall, I think it's more than enough memory and space, so you can connect it to your computer, download them that way, so you can keep your card clean at all times. The way the contacts work is the same as with any other Android. The way the phone calls when your phone is kind of cool, because it actually has a different interface, and I can go into that real quick. Let me open back on my phone. So when you're making a call, let's say customer care, let me get to customer care here. Alright, come on. Okay. Alright, so customer care, you can see that you actually have different, let me see, there we go. So you can see you actually have different, for the dial pad here, you can actually conference in people through the add call function and use the speaker and mute, as well as Bluetooth is all through here. So we will not call them. And some of your favorites, you know, this is your basic contact page. Really simple, really easy to use. So really what I've noticed with the phone, that had it about 3 days now, it's very snappy. The operating system seems to be very well paired with the hardware that they put in. The LCD screen is actually a lot nicer than what it looks, because I actually have a matte finish protective cover over it right now, so it might not look as nice as, you know, if you would get it right from the store. Some of the downsides to it is really the slider keyboard could actually function a lot better. It is on a little bit on the heavy side, but I attribute that to the quality of the construction of the exterior case. There's a nice sized battery, so I think battery life has been pretty good for me. I've averaged about 8 or 9 hours, and that's after doing a little bit of video, even some live broadcast streaming HD video to Ustream. So I've had a good balance for power as well as performance. So I highly recommend this phone. It's my second phone with the Android operating system. The Froyo is definitely better than any other Android operating system that I've tried. So I recommend it to everybody else, and please drop me a line at steve@stevegriever.com if you have any questions about the phone, and I will definitely answer them. Thank you very much.